Testing, testing. Welcome to RCAM. I'm your host, Ryan, and thank you for tuning in today. I hope all of you guys are having a very fantastic day. Soon I'll be like just getting more crazy with those intros where I'll just be like, no, just kidding. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am. And yeah, we got quite a bit to talk about today. So we are going to be discussing Sydney Sweeney again. Just when you think you can't get enough, she comes back, man. She's like the triple threat, man. Just every week there's something, man. So we'll talk a little bit about her. Uh, and President Trump seems to be a fan, so that'll be interesting. We'll also talk about comedian Matt Rife. He apparently bought the Annabelle doll that recently murdered somebody, so that's weird. A little weird. So if Matt Rife ends up dead, you know why. And I think it's finally time we agree that this doll is demon possessed and we need to get rid of it. We need to burn it with fire is what we need to do. So we'll we'll discuss that. And oh, I want to talk about Nancy, my favorite politician, guys. Nancy Mace. She is a fan favorite on this show. She is just somebody that just just loves gracing my news feed and entering my show. So we'll talk about her because she has made a bid for governor. So, yes, and then we'll play some Marvel Rivals, you know. So, a little bit of everything today. So, if you like this content, please like, share, subscribe, and click that repost button if you're watching on Rumble. If you are not watching on Rumble, why? Why not? Why are you not watching on Rumble? Rumble's the best. Rumble is the greatest. So I would love for you to join Rumble and support our community here because Rumble is where it's at. Rumble is where we have all the fun. Rumble is where you get free speech, like real free speech, not limited free speech like you get on X. Sorry for my X watchers, but it's true. It is true. Rumble is superior when it comes to free speech. So this is the only place that you can really say your mind without worrying about getting banned. Hey, B Money, what's going on, man? I hope you're having a blessed night and you had a blessed stream. I missed your stream today. If you streamed today, I missed it, man. I'm sorry. It was kind of a crazy day. Kind of a crazy day. I try to make the rounds when I can, but there are just some days, man, that it escapes me and I'm unable to do so, man. But I hope you had a blessed day. I hope you had a good stream if you had one. And thank you for showing up, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you a lot. Oh, and thank you for tuning into Midnight Show. By the way, if you guys haven't seen the Midnight in the Mountains episode, the last episode was phenomenal. Partially, well, mainly because Midnight just puts on a great show. That's just, he just does a good show. So it's, he puts on a good show. It is what it is, man. The guy is gifted at what he does. But also, I did happen to make a cameo in this show. So if you didn't check that out, you should definitely check that out because it was great. And I shared a little bit of my story. Man, I have to do things a little bit manually right now. But yeah, this is the episode from Midnight on the Mountains. So we had a good episode. I got to appear. So if you're not following him on Rumble, I highly, highly encourage you to follow him on Rumble and support him. He does these episodes usually where he's telling like pretty spooky stories, supernatural events that are unexplained. And I think that's awesome. Never an obligation. Always glad to have you. If it, now I like tuning into your streams though, dude. You have good streams, and yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I really do. And I appreciate the opportunity. Midnight is again, he's awesome. So I highly recommend giving him a follow if you're not already following him on Twitter, and follow his Rumble page. I'm gonna link that, man. I'm gonna link that Rumble page because I really want people to check out that episode and his work because he just does good work. So give me 1 second and let me post that link and then we will There we go. Bingo. Bingo, I found it. Oh, cool. It's pinned too. Sweet. So I'm going to post this. Ooh. Post this in the chat real quick. The Chizzy chat. I'm going to go ahead and post that. And then we will get into it. Bam. All right. And we'll pin that. If it pin. Boom. Done. Pinned. We're good. All right. So yes, I thought I really enjoyed my time on Midnight's show. I got to move some things around here. So I adjusted my scene a little bit right before I went live, which is always a mistake. Just make sure you get those ducks in a row a little early on. So I'm like having to change my scenes manually because I got to reprogram my handy dandy stream deck to be functional. So we'll get that sorted out later. But anyway, his show was really good, and I appreciated it. I enjoyed it. Good stories all around. There's one guy who told a story about like, oh, is that the wrong link? No way. Did I just post the wrong link? Dang it, man. Well, you can watch his coffee episode too, but that is the wrong link. So I'm gonna get the right link. Whoops. All right, let's get this link, man. For real this time. That was a test just to see if you guys are paying attention. And B Money is on it. B Money is on it. Featured Midnight in the Map. I thought I clicked that. Click. Copy. No, that's it. That's the link I posted, I think. Maybe it's just reading differently. Maybe he updated his stream. I haven't gotten around to getting my stream deck dialed. That's my big, yeah, dude. It's a game changer. So like, I am really struggling right now not having my stream deck. No, that's the right link. I think the embedded link is still weird. It has his, his morning coffee with Midnight, but that is the actual episode link. I was like, God, going crazy, man. Just confirm, but I'm pretty sure that it should work. It should work. Yeah. Yeah. We're good. We're good. We're copacetic. We're in business. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, so sometimes when you're changing the settings in Rumble Studio, it doesn't actually change it on the actual link description. So it delays it or doesn't change it entirely, which is really annoying, but it is what it is. You actually have to reschedule the time to get it to change the link. So the more you know, hopefully that's helpful. That helped me. So let's dive into this first story. So obviously Sydney Sweeney broke the internet. Everybody and their mother has weighed in on this situation. And who knew that a pair of jeans commercial, like a jeans commercial, would be so controversial? But they did something unthinkable, guys. Oh my God, I don't know if I could say it. Like just thinking about it is traumatic, but I'm gonna try, all right? They featured a white woman with blonde hair and blue eyes. The horror, the absolute horror. And now there's some even more disturbing information coming about Sydney Sweeney. So first, she's white, blonde hair, blue eyes, obviously a Nazi. And now we have finally found out the truth about Sydney Sweeney. We have discovered that Sydney Sweeney, that all of our concerns, all of our fears are true. Sydney Sweeney is a Nazi. Yeah. Yeah. She has been outed as a Republican. Oh my God. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I told my wife, I said, "Hon, you're not gonna believe this." I said, "Are you sitting down?" She said, "I'm sitting down. What's up?" I said, "Sydney Sweeney. She's a Republican." And she started crying. My daughter also started crying. She overheard. She's like, "No, not Sydney Sweeney. She supports the orange man." And she started crying too. It was devastating. Then we all cried. So anyway, so the left is of course melting down over this Sydney Sweeney thing, and it's a real treat. It's a real treat to watch them kind of squirm over this. Why am I'm hearing myself. I don't like it. I don't like it. Where am I hearing myself? Why am I hearing myself? I shouldn't be hearing myself. Or it sounds like I'm hearing myself. It sounds like there's a little slight echo, and I'm not digging it. I'm not digging it. Why am I hearing it? Where is it coming from? I don't know. If anyone else is hearing that, just let me know. Or maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm not used to the audio levels because I tweaked my stupid OBS before I came on here. Anyway, back to the story. Leftists melt down after report that Sydney Sweeney is a registered Republican. Actor Sydney Sweeney appears to be a registered Republican, according to a new report from the far left wing website BuzzFeed. Isn't this crazy that this is like why am I talking about this? I don't know why I'm talking about this, but I'm talking about it because apparently this is newsworthy stuff. All right. This is so important that BuzzFeed needs to report Sydney Sweeney's political affiliation, thus confirming everybody's nightmares about where her true allegiance lies. So, BuzzFeed reported on Sweeney's apparent political party affiliation on Saturday following backlash from leftists online over a Sweeney centered Gene ad campaign. The tone of the article was seemingly to out or shame the actress. The Daily Wire reviewed the records that shows a Sydney B. Sweeney ARG OBS. I'm close this and what? Oh, is your OBS? Is something wrong with OBS? I'm this close to switch. Wait, what's going on? Did I do something wrong? Is something wrong with my OBS? Now I'm tripping. B money, you got me tripping. There's something wrong with my stream. Or are you having troubles with OBS? The tension, bro. Anyway, I'm just gonna assume it's his OBS right now, and hope to God everything sounds copacetic. Now I'm paranoid. Now I'm like, oh, what's wrong with my stream? Now I gotta listen back, and hopefully there's no issues because I was really excited to go live tonight. So give me a second. All right, it's definitely not my OBS because I just heard myself, and I sound great. Oh, okay. BMO, you can't do that to me, bro. You had me sweating, bro. I don't like their leadership either, but here's the thing. Uh here's the struggle I have, all right? It's I want to support Meld, which is the freer platform, but it's not yet technologically the better platform. And it's like I toil with that sometimes because it's like, do you want to sacrifice the quality of your streams to help them build something, which is great, but also handicap yourself at the same time? Or do you want to go with OBS for a little while until Meld is like comparable? I don't know. It's decide for yourself. For right now, I'm gonna stick with OBS until I feel I'm getting enough positive reviews from other people using Meld for me to confidently make that switch, because I will ultimately make that switch. Whatever platform is ultimate, I will move there eventually, but sometimes it takes a little long getting there. All right. Anyway, The Daily Wire reviewed, yeah, same. It's a dilemma. We can only do so much. Yeah, it is a dilemma, man. And it's just you got to decide what you're willing to do. Are you willing to sacrifice quality for a time and support the platform? Are you willing to kind of wait out the storm? Um, yeah. And two, honestly, I have found with OBS, once you get your settings and your stuff kind of all sorted out, it runs seamlessly for me. So usually the issues I have are like user error or or I just my hard I'm streaming from my laptop, so I need like an actual better rig for this than what I'm using right now. So that'll take time, but the laptops can get me by. All right. The Daily Wire reviewed record shows Sydney B. Sweeney is a registered Republican in Florida. The middle name of Sweeney, the actress, is reportedly Bernice. Additionally, the date of registration is June 2024. Oh, so she came in uh, just in time. The same time it was reported that the actress Sweeney purchased a $13.5 million home in Summerlin Key, Florida. The registration reviewed by the Daily Wire named Summerlin Key as the city. So there's it. That's her Nazi registration card. And the left are big mad about it. They are big mad about it. They are not happy that Sydney Sweeney has the audacity to be Republican. But this is actually something that a lot of people have suspected for quite some time. People have suspected that she might lean Republican just kind of by her overall demeanor. I haven't really been convinced one way or the other, but seeing some recent videos surfacing did have me thinking, okay, maybe she is team MAGA right now. There was a photo where people like a retirement her at a retirement party of people wearing a photo, and it had whatchamacallit, some of the people in the background had like MAGA looking hats, and they started speculating that she was actually conservative. And now the news is out. She actually is in fact registered Republican. So I think that's good, though. I think that's fine. And you want to know what? If she came out with a leftist, I wouldn't be mad. Whatever, it is what it is. She could be associated with whatever political party she wants. She is not obligated to be, be a conservative. She just isn't. All right, it is what it is. There is another video that I want to show. Just kind of showcasing where it now seems a little bit more evident that she's a Republican. Here we go. I got it. I got it. So this is actually, I think, the definitive evidence that we needed to prove that she actually is Republican. So here is Sydney Sweeney at a gun range, shooting range. Hopefully I'm not blowing your ears out, guys. Leftists better watch out, man. They better watch out because now Sydney Sweeney is she's packing, man. She's not playing games. She is not playing games, okay? So I would watch out, man, because this is the type of nonsense that they're doing. All right, let's check this out real quick. Oh man. So Sydney Sweeney was heckled over the American Eagles jeans ad when hitting up the premiere of her film Americana. What are they saying? Pasting racist? Basing? I need to know what they said now. Stop the ad. What? Stop the ad. Stop the ad. Can any of you discern what they were saying? Stop the ad. Something racist. I don't know. They're big mad though. They are big mad. And now she's packing, so they better stay mad, because now she can actually you saw those shots, man. I wouldn't want to be messing with Sydney Sweeney now. Not with how she's shooting at the range, and somebody else loves this news, man. So Donald Trump, man. Donald Trump found out about Sydney Sweeney, bro, and he's real happy about it, bro. He's real happy. The Don is happy. She's the news reporter. She's a very hot actress, sir. But if she wasn't, then her ad sucked. It was terrible. She was. That's classic Trump, though. Classic Trump, man. He, good on him acknowledging that. And I do believe him too when he says that there probably a lot more people are Republican than we even think. Like there's probably a ton. There's probably a ton of these actors and actors in Hollywood that are Republican that we'll not know the full scope of it until later on. But I do think there's a lot more that are down with MAGA than we think, and they probably realize, oh man, like I've been living in a cult. I have been living in a cult. I also want to just read this tweet from Trump too, because he does have a tweet. He has a tweet, of course. So here's his tweet. Sydney Sweeney, a registered Republican, has the hottest ad out there. It's for American Eagle, and the jeans are flying off the shelves. Go get them, Sydney. On the other side of the ledger, Jaguar did a stupid and seriously woke advertisement that does not. I'm gonna find that real quick because it was that ad was a disaster. I don't know if you guys remember the Jaguar ad, but it was gay and lame. It was the stark contrast to this Sydney Sweeney ad. Where is it? Jaguar. Wait. Ad. Jaguar ad. All right, here we go. Here it is. All right, this is the Jaguar ad. What? 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 That's the first image. That's the first image you're assaulted with when you play this ad. This thing. All of them are things. All of them are intentionally androgynous. You cannot tell what they are. Is this a dude? Looks like a dude, but is intentionally trying to look like a chick. Is that a chick or is it a dude? Is that a dude or is it a chick? What are they? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. Baphomet faggots. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Oh, Lizzo's in the ad. I didn't know that. Oh god. What is like that's like something you see in a nightmare when you wake up. Jeez, man. Live vivid, delete ordinary, break molds, cross dress, Jaguar. And it was so this is the caption. This is from Benny Johnson. Jaguar sales have collapsed 97.5%. when they put out this. I don't know if those are the real numbers, but I wouldn't be surprised if it were. Because, I mean, come on, what a bad ad. Like a very bad ad. Anyway, so that's the ad. Th- That is a disaster. The CEO just resigned. The company is in turmoil. Shouldn't they have learned a lesson from Bud Light? Yes. Yes. They should have learned a lesson from Bud Light. They should have learned that we don't want gay and lame. We don't want woke. We don't want cross dressing men. Oh, Michael Audi says, "Hey, dude, I admire your content. Would love to be a friend and a fan. If you're cool with it, feel free to add me on Discord." And he's on Kick, so I guarantee he's trying to sell me something. Sorry, Michael. Going to have to respectfully decline your friendship. I'm already friends with B Money, so my quota is full. Okay. Shouldn't they have learned a lesson from Bud Light, which went woke, essentially destroyed, in short, but very woke campaign, the company? The market cap destruction has been unprecedented, billions of dollars lost. Or just look at woke singer Taylor Swift. Ever since I alerted the world as to what she has been saying on Truth, that I can't stand her. I don't think he's moved the needle with Taylor Swift. I'll be honest with you. I think the Swifties are a different breed of fan. The Swifties are as diehard fans as MAGA people are. I mean, they are ride or die for Taylor Swift. So I do not think he has moved the needle in that vein at all for Taylor Swift. I don't think anybody's no longer following Taylor Swift. I'll just be real. All right. So now we are going to switch gears and talk about my favorite politician, Nancy Mace. Nancy Mace is one of the greatest politicians to ever live. She has graced us with her girl boss, feminazi takes, and she is a staunch defender of conservatism. And that is why I am proud to announce that she is running for governor of South Carolina. I'm not going to cry. But no, she's running for governor of South Carolina. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. So let me show you my first introduction to Nancy Mace. This is the first time I heard about her. This is the first video I'd ever seen of her, and it made me instantly be like, it put her on my radar. Right, I had this red flag mark for her after I saw this video. That just made me question how much she actually values conservatism. So this is from Nancy Mace at a prayer breakfast, okay? Prayer breakfast, all right? So this is where Christian leaders are gathering for a breakfast to pray, all right? A prayer breakfast, okay? What? What? All right, listen. All right, I get, like, if this was not a prayer breakfast and this were not a conservative politician, I probably wouldn't care. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. This just the world being the world. But she is a conservative politician, and she is at a prayer breakfast bragging about her fiance trying to engage in some premarital sex, and her saying, "Oh, well, we'll do it later." What? What? Why? I don't. So this was my first introduction to Nancy Mace. So I was, needless to say, I was not very impressed. I was not very impressed with Nancy. And then, I saw a couple more videos with Nancy Mace, and then I saw this one, uh, Jesus, but I love Jesus. Oh, and then I saw this one, this little tweet from Nancy, saying this: "I love Jesus, but I cuss a little bit, sometimes a lot." Okay, so now Nancy Mace is openly declaring that she loves Jesus, but she curses a lot, a lot. And she has her little swear jar, and she's smiling, and she's happy about it. It's funny. It's funny that I'm taking Jesus' name in vain. Very, very funny. Very, very funny. Let's laugh at it, guys, because I do not think it's funny. Um, look, I'm not saying. All right, hold on. Let's stop. I'm not saying that it's not okay to struggle with like refraining from cursing. All right. People have slip ups. That's fine. That's normal. It happens to Christians. It happens to the best of us. Even Peter, man, he denied Jesus and was cursing all this stuff. Okay, I get it. But Peter wasn't proud of it. All right. Peter didn't walk around with Jesus. Uh, I cursed when they asked me about you. You want to put money in the curse jar? He didn't do that. Okay. He didn't do that. So you shouldn't be proud of your bad behavior. And it seems like Nancy Mace is proud of her bad behavior. So there's that. Let's see. I'm sure I have another video here somewhere. Nancy Mace gay guy argument. Here we go. Here's another one, man, showcasing Nancy Mace and her foul mouth, and also bragging about supporting same-sex marriage. So, marriage, quote unquote. Your conservative potential governor, ladies and gentlemen. She voted for gay marriage twice. She's proud of it. Proud of it. Jesus. But she loves Jesus, guys. She loves Jesus. She just curses a little bit. God, that was the first time, man, and this is what pisses me off about Nancy, right? That was the first time I I had to concede a point to a gay guy. He did nothing wrong there. He literally he did nothing wrong. And she called the left crazy, right? And they are crazy in a lot of regards. That was not a moment where he wasn't acting crazy. He was acting pretty calm, cool as a cucumber. Maybe a tad bit antagonistic, but smidgen. But she was off the rails crazy, cursing up a storm. And that's how you conduct yourself as a congresswoman, I believe. What? What? And now we are graced with this news that Nancy Mace, I'm sorry guys, I do not like this woman. I do not like Nancy Mace. All right. So she just released this ad. We're going to play it because she is apparently running for governor, and I just cannot stand it. And this is my state too. So this sucks. I'm running to be governor of South Carolina. God's not done. Shut your mouth, Nancy Mace. And neither am I. Our mission begins now. South Carolina first, Nancy Mace for governor. Woo. I don't want it. I don't want this to happen. I don't want this to happen, guys. Please make it stop. Make her go away. Please. I'll freaking take anyone. I'll take anyone over Nancy Mace. I'll take David Hogg over Nancy Mace. I'll take Cenk Uygur over Nancy Mace. I'll take Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez over Nancy Mace, all right? That is how much I dislike this woman. And you want to know why, right? So all those people, Hogg and Cenk and AOC, they're all crazy, all right? They are. They're leftist lunatics, okay? But they're not lying about it, all right? They're not pretending to be something they're not. That is who they are, for better or worse. That's who they are. And I can at least respect that level of honesty from them. But Nancy Mace is a complete total fraud. She is one of the most inauthentic people in politics. And she is like a chameleon and shifts wherever the wind blows. She is not a real like person. And I'm gonna just show you how, you just saw that ad. Don't worry, there's a lot more that we're going to cover with her. Well, a little bit more that we're going to cover with her to just show you how much she has moved the goalpost on some issues, because I've been following her for quite some time now, and I've been able to kind of witness some of this, not as long as some other people, and I will give credit to those who have been pointing out some of these inconsistencies. So let's play this by Colin Rugg. So Nancy Mace once said Trump needs to be held accountable for January 6th, announces she is running for governor of South Carolina. Wasn't she just did you see her playing the same playing pro-Trump ads in her campaign speech, her little campaign video? I did. But let's see what she was saying in 2021 and throughout the years. Guys, look, she's masked. All right, like she's masked. She is masked. Okay, so she flopped on Trump. And then I have Matt here saying Nancy Mace said she believes in trans writes, using that term exactly less than a year before she suddenly positioned herself as a fearless leader of the anti trans movement and claimed that she had been here all along holding line. So she only started becoming anti trans when the political tides had already turned, when it was convenient for her, when she had nothing to lose by standing now suddenly she shifts to being fierce about this. Oh, and by the way, this pro gay marriage video was not that long ago. Not that long ago. And more recently, another video she had featuring around, she was walking around in pajamas to, I don't know, do some politicals to grandstand in Congress or something like this, some nonsense like that. But yeah, dude, she is she is something else, man. And the idea that this woman is going to be the governor is ridiculous. Oh, and here's another one. Just, if there wasn't enough. So this is from Cassandra McDonald. Remember that time someone who totally wasn't Nancy Mace herself vandalized her house? Does she have any political view? Does she have any political views, thoughts, or perspectives that aren't? How can I get the most attention? What use is she, honestly? Most self-serving politician ever. Yeah, I agree. And then Matt Walsh responds, yeah, it's weird how Antifa militants vandalize a congresswoman's home and we never heard another word about it and nobody was ever arrested for it. Cameras are all around and somehow they couldn't find the culprit. Strange stuff makes you think. Yeah, it does make you think. Uh, and it makes me think I do not want this woman representing the people of South Carolina. She does not have our best interest in her mind. She is the the very definition of a Christless conservative. She will claim Christ, but she does not espouse any Christian values, any Christian virtues. She, by her own admission, guys, this is me, looking for stuff. This is what out of her own mouth. She engages in premarital sex, bragged about it at a prayer breakfast, bragged about being pro gay marriage and how she supported gay marriage twice and supported trans rights. Can you tell me where's the conservatism? Please tell me. Where is it? I want to know, where is the conservatism from Nancy Mace? Please tell me. Oh, that's right. It doesn't exist because she's not a conservative. She is a liberal. She is a liberal. She's actually more radical than some liberals because she supported one of the most insane um, ideas, which is transgender care for children, freaking insane, or trans rights, whatever, insanity, pure insanity. And we're just supposed to forget about this because she's running for governor. What? We're supposed to forget that happened? Nah, hard pass. I don't think that I will. I do not think that I will. I'm not going to forget, and I'm actively going to be voting uh, against her. It will 100%. I don't know who I'm going to vote for, but it's 100% going to be against her because I do not like this woman. I do not like this woman one bit. I do not like Nancy Mace. I do not like her stupid face. I don't like her. Okay. I was about to get all Dr. Susie on you guys, but this guy seems good. So I was looking up some candidates because I just wanted to see if there were any. There's at least four. Um, and here's one of them. I think he's okay. He's okay. I'm down with this guy, Alan Wilson. Um, let's see. Let's see his campaign ad. Sold. I'm sold. Combat veteran. Come on. Oh, thank God. I hope that's true. I will vote for Alan just because he's not Nancy Mace. I will. I'll do it. I'll do it. I will do it because that woman cannot, she cannot be entrusted with power. She just can't. She can't. She's not a good human. She's a fraud. She's a fake. And we certainly have better options than her. So that's uh, that's my plan. I'm gonna vote for somebody that's actually, you know, decent. All right. Real quick other news. So apparently right-wing influencer Sarah Stock is getting married, so that's good news. Sarah Stock, she's been on some Jubilee episodes, so that's why I thought kind of relevant. She has some pretty good takes, and I appreciate some of her commentary and some of her reporting. So she works with Elijah Schaefer at the Rift. Well, anyway, pretty innocuous. You know, you see stuff like this, you celebrate. That's good news because conservatives, guess what? We're pro marriage. Okay, we support marriage. Well, Pearl Davis, this anti-conservative harpy, took issue with this. So she wrote, hottest right wing e girl taken off the market. Conservative women will always use their marriage and family to build their brand. Man, the only person I dislike just as much as Nancy Mace is Pearl Davis. But at least Pearl Davis has some good takes where Nancy Mace doesn't have any. But this is not one of them. All right. I don't get this thing with the red pill community where they have to attack marriage at every opportunity. So this is a girl showing off her ring, pretty traditional thing to do at this point. Happy. The ring is actually, like when they show, rings that their significant other got them, they're showing them the symbol of love that that person used to win their affection, like or declare their affection. That's a good thing. That's fine. We're celebrating love. That's good. That's good. That's conservative. And her accepting the marriage proposal and sharing it. That's good because we conservatives are getting married, but the red pill cannot handle marriage. They can't handle it. They don't like it. And I'm convinced because a lot of these red pill men are secretly gay, and or women like Pearl are actually jealous. And I don't like saying that, but I do actually think that she's probably legitimately jealous because Pearl, um, dated, what is that guy's name? Or date is dating. She's also one that claims to follow Jesus and is actively, fornicating. Um, Nuclear Cardillo, I think is the name of her boyfriend, who basically said is his like pin tweet is that he settle like find yourself somebody you can settle with. You'll have to settle with on looks. I just feel bad for I feel bad for Pearl, honestly. Like that's horrible. I wouldn't want what he said. I wouldn't want to be the person he's dating after he said what he said. So anyway, Pearl just being as obnoxious as always. Anyway, that brings us to oh, we'll do the Matt Rife thing real quick. Then we'll get to a couple St. Uger videos, and then we'll play some rifles. Yeah, I think we're about ready. I think we're about ready. Okay, so Matt Rife is now the legal guardian of the Annabelle Doll. He has purchased the Connecticut home and occult museum of paranormal investigator Ed and Lorraine Warren. So, fun fact about Matt Rife is he at one point added my lovely wife on Instagram, but she deleted she deleted because she didn't know who he was. Tough break, Matt. Tough break. All right. So Matt Rife and Ellen Castile purchased the building housing it. Why would you look? All right, I can support buying this house only though if your next play is setting that doll on fire. Like that, I would support buying the house if that was your next move. But if that's not your next move, then why are you buying this house? Somebody literally who was in possession of this doll just died recently. If you didn't know, somebody just recently died as they were going on tour with this doll. Comedian Matt Rife and YouTuber Elton Castay announced that they purchased the Warren home in Connecticut, which houses the famed Annabelle doll. The doll was made famous by the Conjuring movies. In a post on Instagram, Rife said he will be the legal guardian of the Annabelle doll and the entire haunted collection for at least the next 5 years. Rife said he and the Castine plan to open the Warren home in Monroe, Connecticut for overnight stays and museum tours. They're doing it so people can experience and learn all about the building's haunted history, Rife said. Mm, crazy. Last month, Dan Rivera, a paranormal investigator and one of the doll's handlers, died suddenly, according to New England Society of Psychic Research. If you know me, you know I'm obsessed with the paranormal and all things haunted, Rife said. Rife said the Conjuring films have always been his favorite scary movies. I'm incredibly honored to have taken over the most prominent properties in paranormal history, he said. So, my take of this is if Matt Rife ends up dead, if he does, that should be all the evidence we need to burn burn this doll with fire. Set it on fire, get rid of it, purge it from the earth, because that would be one hell of a coincidence. Like, come on, what are the chances of that happening? So anyway, that's Matt Rife. And now we'll play just a couple of these clips. I've been wanting to check them out. Full disclosure, I have not checked out these clips, so I'll be kind of reacting to them in real time. I only got 2 teed up for tonight. A Sank Uger debating what the left and right stand for. We'll see if we can pull any more up. It's true. Okay. Yeah, because I was pretty sure. Hold on a second. We got, yo, your stream is seriously dope. Let's team up sometime. Mm, I'm sorry, bro, but I'm not convinced you're real. So, no. That guy is not a. Whoa, whoa, hold up. Hold up. That's not a Republican. That's not a Republican. I know this kid. He is not. Obviously, look. Why is he sitting? Why is he sitting trying to debate Sank? He's not a Republican. I don't think that guy actually did a very good job debating Sank. Now, there were definitely tax cuts toward lower income or, at least middle class people. The no tax on tips thing, I thought, great idea, but also wildly unfair. Like, I'm supportive of that, but you got to do like no tax on everybody, no income tax, period. I don't think, and I would directly benefit from this, by the way, because my wife does wait tables. I would benefit from it. So this is not me being like a hypocrite. Like, you don't know. No, I actually do know. And I still do not support it because I don't think it's fair. Why? Why do they get to not pay taxes on their income, but I have to? What makes them special? Because they agree to make less money, but they still end up making more money because people tip them a lot. That's why they get paid less money, is because they make so much money in tips. So they shouldn't get a free pass for that. I don't like it. I don't agree with it. So I think that guy did a pretty bad job. I'll be honest with you. All right, let's see if this next guy does better. Do we get like an actual good clip? I'm convinced the ones that Jubilee are sharing are probably not. Let's see this guy. We'll do one more. This isn't. This is no. This is not. I might have messed something up because I'm not convinced that this is. These are conservatives. Hold on a second. Hold on. I gotta investigate because this sounds like liberals versing Sank. So let's see. Because if that's the case, then I don't actually care. Oh, okay. One populist versus 20 Democrats and Republicans. Okay, so there's a mix. That's why I saw that one lefty there. I knew he looked familiar. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. All right, let me bring this up on the screen. I just want to fast forward. I just want to see if there's anybody I recognize in here that might be worth. No. No. Blah, blah, blah. Ah, Oliver. I debated this guy. I want to see what Oliver says. Oliver's actually really smart. Sup, old McDonald? How's my farm? It's okay, man. My farm is okay. I wish I had a farm, actually. I'd like a farm. Ugh. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care about what Oliver has to say, to be honest with you, because Oliver is kind of a schmuck. Little worm, this guy. So I saw him debate. I debated him on Jubilee, and I saw him debate. What's his name? Andrew Wilson. Andrew Wilson destroyed him. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Can't hear what you're watching. Not a fan of Chank. Oh, yeah, I had the volume kind of low because I was getting my ears blasted. But I'm getting ready to shift gears on this anyway. You didn't miss anything. I'm not a fan of Sank either. So I guess he was debating populists and 20 Democrats and Republicans. But mainly it's been Democrats. I have not heard any actual Republicans. And it's actually not that interesting, or not as interesting as I thought it would be. So I think that means now it's time for me to switch gears here because I'm tired of this. On a serious note, you're clear an American, but where are your roots from? America, bro. No, I know what you're asking. My ethnicity is Peruvian, so my grandma and grandpa immigrated over here from Peru legally, and um, my dad was born in America, so full blooded American, and my mom was born in America, and I've been raised a full blooded American, man. So I don't identify with Peru at all. Actually, what was it? Matt Walsh was talking earlier today about the so we have like a cult, like people like to rewrite history and make it seem like the Incans and Mayans. Hold on a second, I gotta find this tweet real quick. Here we go. Oh yeah, he wrote this. The Incans were one of the most advanced. Oh, we'll just watch this video and then we'll react to it real quick. You know, oh yeah, because they also saw, um, you know, these people ritualistically sacrificing their children. Okay, that's a pretty important detail. Pretty important. You can have grand buildings, but if you're engaging in ritualistic and human sacrifice, I don't know. That's like a real eyebrow raiser to me. That's cool. I thought a minute you might have some Persian roots. Yeah, usually people think I'm like Middle Eastern. I get Indian a lot. Um, Sometimes I get Italian, but I'm Peruvian, man, Hispanic. Been that way my whole life, and it's cool. But I don't identify. Yeah, clearly, I'm glad the conquistadors conquered my ancestors. They were savages because they were. I mean, they were savages. They were horrifically savage, actually. Matt Walsh had some pretty good tweets on this. Hold on a second. He had one that was really funny. Where is it? No. Holy crap, this guy tweets a lot. All right, never mind. I'm never going to find it. Oh. Whatever. I can't find it. But anyway, my 33% tribe of Israel roots don't overrun the other 5 nations my genes represent. Where are you from? Yeah, I have Peruvian blood in me, and not to say that I don't have like some curiosity about like my ancestors. I do. I'd like to go to Peru and kind of see what the culture is like, see what that is like. But I'm American, bro. Anybody ask me, I identify with America. I'm all about uh, my country. I'm America first to the core of my being. I was born in this country as raised. I'm Native American actually because I'm a native to America. That might be offensive to some people, but it's true. I'm a Native American, man. I was born and raised here. Dang it, and I'm proud. I'm proud. I'm proud to be an American. All right, we're gonna switch gears a little bit because I'm done talking about some of this stuff. And we are going to play, nope, not that. Nope, that. We are going to do this. Bingo. We're going to play some Rivals. Okay, so mostly Europe. I would like to actually find, because there is a big mystery in my family tree, or kind of a mystery now. A little bit of it has been solved, but my grandma on my mom's side was adopted. And we didn't know kind of any of her ancestry or anything like that. So my uncle did a DNA test, and we come to discover that we are Native American and not Native American, French Algerian. We are Scandinavian, English. So we got a couple different. I have a lot of variety in me. So I'm very curious to see what the percentages actually are, but I'm like very reluctant to hand my DNA over to ancestry.com. So, because I guess the more you add, the more complete of a picture you got. So I do get a glimpse. So being a little bit of Scandinavian is pretty cool. Yeah, I don't trust the DNA test either, which is why I haven't done it. Because I don't trust it. I don't trust it at all. So I've been having a lot of fun with Rivals, to be honest with you. Like I've been really just mainly playing Rivals lately, just because it's been fun. And it's a nice break. I think the format I did today, I think that's gonna be my jam. I think I'm gonna do that more often. I liked it because I usually have a little bit of news that I want to talk about. And but I also like playing video games, so I get to do both. Best of both worlds. Especially knowing that 23andMe is run by the sister of the bee who screwed everyone on YouTube before her vax-induced death. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do remember that. And there was a lot of scandal and data leaks, right? I'm pretty sure there were data leaks. And it was bad. It was definitely bad. So, yeah, I remember that. I do recall. I do. Oh man, I could actually almost do an ad soon. That's pretty cool. I think no, not yet. I'm close. I'm close to actually being able to be eligible for an ad campaign. That's pretty sick. Soon. If you like this, by the way, repost and like and share and do all those things. No, I think that's fine, man. She did screw a lot of people over, and I think caused that company great. Yeah, it's not worth it. I'm not going to do it. I'm content knowing the little bit I do know. That's fine with me. And I don't think, like, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm happy with who I am. You know, I'm an American at the end of the day. Yeah, dude. I actually, oh, thank you for saying that. I do. I mean, that is like one of my goals in life is to help people. Yeah, I love people, man. I really do. I yeah, it's like one of my greatest goals is to try to help people through like writing and storytelling. Ultimately, you know, I want to write film and television. Um, I also have done like actually like I've gone on mission trips and stuff like that because I like actually helping people. It's uh it's something that's really fulfilling. I did I was a pastor for probably like a total of 5 years. I did youth ministry for a couple of years, and one of the greatest joys in my life was being able to kind of teach those kids and help, you know, whatever people God brought my way for the season that He did. It was awesome. It was my favorite. So now this is my new outlet to try to do that, or with whatever way I can. Yeah, I was ordained. Yep, ordained for sure. I was a part of a non-denominational church, um, and holy smokes, I just died out of nowhere. I did like they got me fast. Yeah, I was ordained though, man. I did ministry for 5 years, at least in a pastoral sense, and then I felt God calling us down to South Carolina, and I ultimately ended up turning over uh, my church to my buddy, who's still pastoring it to this day, ironically. So it's pretty cool, and yeah, it was uh, it was definitely a positive experience. There we go. I got them. Yeah, I would say non-denominational is its own denomination. So, you know, like I really struggle right now with the whole denomination game because uh I get like I have at least a I can understand a little bit more where the Catholics are coming from now than I used to. I used to, you know, be pretty negative toward Catholics, but when you have like these non-denominational churches that, you know, there's like, you know, thousands of different denominations, and many of them, like the Episcopals, are departing from the truth hardcore. Like, I get the frustration there. You know, I just try to be as close to the Bible as possible. That's my goal. Dang, I'm not doing good this match. And try to follow the Bible as close as possible. Ooh. Get out of here. Dang, I'm switching. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really have like my opinion on that. I'm not saying I'm not a Catholic or anything like that, but I'm not as dogmatically against the Catholic Church as I used to be. I'm not saying like it's scary considering what the church has done over the years, including all the things they hide. But and I agree with that, but I also think that's all churches. Like all church like so the Catholic Church is easy to make a villain because their authority is centralized. So they're easy to point to and identify. But you have these smaller churches that operate like they're little kingdoms, and they have scandals of their own that nobody really talks about. Holy crap, I'm getting nuked this round. Is there no healers? No, we're just doing bad. And I think that's a problem. And I've seen corruption in these Protestant churches. I mean, you just look at the Episcopal Church alone. I just saw something about like these gay pastors getting caught trying to hook up with a 14-year-old. It's scary considering what yeah, I've read that already. Yeah. It is, man. They definitely have their problems, but I think all churches do, and I think that's why we need to try to get as close to possible as what the early church actually looked like in practice and do things as Jesus did. And actually obey the scripture, you know, like actually do this radical thing where we actually do what the Bible tells us to do instead of doing our own thing. It's not that, man. The age of the Catholic Church and a couple others, the issues they've collected and hid. Yeah, but I do think Protestant churches do that too, man. You know, like, bro, if you knew some of the things I know about some Protestant churches, man, it's freaking like the Church of Corinth. I've seen some pretty horrible things happen. Oh man. Well, we won. So there's that. We won, boys. We won.
Is it hot in here or is it just me? Oh right, it's totally me.
I want to try Tomby's raid thing. Hope that works.
30 seconds before you attack.
All right. And again, if you like this stream, go ahead and give her a like and a repost. That definitely helps my reach. And I appreciate it. And I appreciate you, chat.
Funny coming from the one guy that I could melt into slag in seconds.
The battle starts in 5.
Yeah, I hope so too. I mean, we won that one. It was rough, but we won that one. So we'll see, man. And you have yourself a good night, Crunkin. And I appreciate you stopping in and chatting with me, man. And I hope you have a blessed night. Oh, by the way, if you guys, anybody ever in the chat needs prayer or anything, you feel free to reach out to me and I will gladly pray for you. So that is something I like to do for those who's never, really anyone. All right. Damn it. All right. Now I'm gonna lock in. Let's see here. Let me try Squirrel Girl again.
When other people first saw my powers, they were like, wait, a squirrel?
Thanks, man.
And now they're like, ooh, a squirrel.
Seriously appreciate that.
These things a symbol of life. Time to go neutral lost. I appreciate you.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, did you see that? Oh, come on. That was nice. That changed the tide, boys. All right, is somebody gonna heal me? Oh, I'd like some heals, please. Some heals, please. Spare some heals. Thank you. Thank you, Ultron. Sick. I think we won. I think we pulled in the W. Ooh. Heals, heals out. No. Did we do it? I think we did it. I think I could do an ad read. No. Oh, so close. I gotta pay attention to the other studio. I'm like, oh, we're so close, we're so close, we're so close. I'm ready. I'm like ready for my ad read. So if you're watching on X and you want to help me get that ad read in, come on over to Rumble. And you want to know what? I have a little link, you know, that you can use to sign up for Rumble. If you want to join the free speech team, you know, or do nothing and you're gay, that's fine. It's up to you. That's gonna be my new opener. I'll like this, or do nothing if you're gay. Oh, let me stop. Let me stop. Don't say anything in the chat if you're gay. So my my brother had lost his voice, and I was we were in Discord together, and I was like, or no, he didn't lose his voice. His mic wasn't working. I was like, don't say anything if you're gay. I'm such a child, man.
This is Tippy Toe, and she has the powers of just a regular squirrel.
All right. Why did I join an already primed game? Ugh. All right, let's see here. Woo. They are all over me right now. Okay, let's try this again.
Maximum pulse.
Great. Whoa, get out of here, Spider-Man. No! Ah! I'm playing bad, yo.
Bounding back into action.
I'm not being sold on the thing as, like, a good player at all, a good character at all. Dang. We got cooked that round. We got cooked, y'all.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
I'm gonna move this a little closer. There we go. That's better. Dang. I'll give them the likes, but I did not like that round. It was not good. Nope, I still can't redeem. Alright, play one. I did not change hero. Confirm. Wait, how do I change that stupid card? No. Gallery. Profile. I don't want that. I'll take this one. Equipped. Boom. Play. And go. Whew. It's really hot in my room. I think I'm going to turn the air down a second.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
hope I don't get kicked. All right.
30 seconds before you attack. Get
All
ready.
right. Oop.
Eat nuts and
There we go. We're good. We're good.
don't ever go too far.
Hey. Oh.
My best friend.
I'm watching the chat, B Money. I stepped away for a second, but I'm watching the chat, man. How are you doing, man?
You're in the right place for that. Let's go. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Oh no, Crunk is Crunk is gone, man. I think he stepped away. Yeah, man, making the rounds, dude. That's how we do it, bro. That's how we do it. I got crushed my last match. I hate when I have to start in the middle of a match. It pisses me off. It makes me mad. Here's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start targeting that stupid. Woo! All right. Man, he's hard to hit. There we go. Oh, that was so nice. So many good create. Yeah, man. Yeah, and you know what? Like sometimes I debate like whether I'm doing this at like the most opportune time slot because there are a lot of good creators on, and it's like you're torn on who to watch or who to pay attention to at a given time. So you just kind of gotta show a little love to each channel. But sometimes I wonder if I would my channel would do better on a different slot. But I don't really have a choice. I have to do the 9 o'clock slot, or maybe I can push it to 8. I can start at 8. But I feel like the commentary game at 8 o'clock is very difficult, especially because you have like people like Tim Pool and all these, you know, like much bigger shows live at that time. So you're competing with the big guns at those time slots too. So just share the love, man. That's the best way. And two, there are people, man, that I would like to watch, but I have to stream.
Keep going.
Oh, we're doing good this time. Oh, we are cooking.
A nice deep freeze. Time to go nuts.
We are cooking, man.
Oh no, our fans are gonna be so mad at me. Double KO.
Oh man, I feel bad for them. Oh. Woo! That was good. That was a good match, man. I need one more to unlock an ad. One more. There's 18 of you watching on X. I love you guys, but come over to Rumble. Rumble's the best. Rumble is the best. But my ads suck, man. What is it? One of these ads is Blockbuster Health, Blockbuster Health, Blockbuster Health, Caddis Sports Float Tube. That's the one I'm gonna do. If I unlock an ad this stream, I'm doing the Caddis Float Tube because I like fishing. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing the blockbuster health. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something that encourages people to go outside and touch grass or water. I don't care. I'm actually gonna renew my fishing license this Friday. I yearn to go catch some sweet bass. The only thing that I don't like about living down south, at least where I am, is that like to get to like a lake, I have to travel a decent, like a decent mileage to actually get to, and I don't really like ocean fishing. I'll have to adjust to it, but it's not my, I'm just used to fishing in lakes and rivers. Like that's just what I grew up with. So I'm gonna try fly fishing and Katuchi in the next few years. Yeah, that's cool, dude. Do it. Yeah, I wanna do more fishing, man. And I want to teach my daughter to fish. I think like I tried doing it before, but she was just a little young. She was a little young, and I don't think she could really appreciate it. But I think now she's probably primed to do it now. Man, they're getting wrecked. It's a big river here. Alan Jackson wrote a whole country song about it. Yeah, I'm pretty close to the Savannah River, so I could actually fish that river, which I probably should. Man, they're getting. I'm doing great. I'm just gonna say it's definitely not my skills. This team is just not good. Woo! Man, embarrassing. Lots of nice, good bonding time. Yeah, lots of conversation too. Some of my favorite times with my friends are like fishing. And even if you say nothing, it's still just like I feel like two bros could go fishing and probably just not say anything for hours and just totally be fine with it. I don't know if my daughter would be that inclined, but I know I can. Whoa, I need heals. Where's my heals? Where's my heals? Oh. Oh, so we might be closer than we thought. That's cool. Yeah, I'm like on the border of Georgia and South Carolina. True silence is some, yeah, it is, man. It's like, especially when you're doing this, man, you get you're exposed to a lot of sound, a lot of noise throughout the day, a lot of news that sometimes it really is nice to just unplug and just not say a word and just enjoy the peace and calm of, fishing and the sound of nature. I love going on nature walks, man, and going hiking. Where I moved to, not a lot of good. There's hiking, but it's just not the same. I like mountain hiking. I want to go up to Greenville, South Carolina, hike up there. And last year I did go up to Black Mountain in North Carolina, and I hiked over there. I loved it, man. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. But we got some cool like trails along the beach that I'll go walk with my daughter sometimes. I really enjoy doing that. And my other daughter's kind of getting a little bit big enough where I can do some of that stuff with her now too, my youngest.
I do still kind of have a crush on Wolverine. He'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong. Pausing in your war against all life, son?
After I end this stream, I'm gonna make the case to my wife why I need to move my. Oh, I should pick Penny. I need to be Penny in this map. If I die, I'm probably going to change to Penny.
Starts in 5, 4,
But I don't think we're going to have enough damage.
1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area. I need assistance.
Where are they? Here they come. Ooh. Get out of my face, Wolverine. Man. You know, I'm really, really bad with Wolverine. Like, I've tried playing him and I just cannot. Dang, I'm doing nice. Ooh, oh, dang. I got clobbered.
Here I come again.
I'm gonna stay Squirrel Girl because I think we need the DPS. We got 3 healers, so it should be very difficult to take us down, but we definitely need the DPS. And honestly, they're really not making any headway, so. Woo! Dang, they're getting smoked. Smoked. All right, here comes the push. Die, Spider-Man. Oh, nice. Well done. They're taking the point. They're taking the point. Get on the point. Stop them.
Bounding back into action.
All right.
Oh, I love a shield.
All right, I'm going to get on that point, and I am going to blast them.
360 seconds left. I am ready to put on a show.
I need my team. Ooh, dang, man. They got it. Honestly, Luna with that ulti actually saved their team. If she didn't get that ulti, they would have been cooked. They would have been cooked. All right. Did I get Spider-Man? Ooh, man. Look, I did nice. Come on. Look at that. Oh, I deserved MVP. Kind of. Kind of. I kind of deserved MVP. We'll see.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I'm here to finish the fight that my father began. I hope I make him proud.
I'm good with Penny. So I think we'll be okay.
Spider is more than just a mechanized suit of armor. It's my best friend.
30 seconds before you attack.
Tomorrow I gotta remember to reprogram my stream deck. Who's on right now? Starting to think about who I'm gonna raid. Ooh, if Austin's still on, I'll raid him. I hope he is.
So far, so good.
All
And,
right.
to be fair, I could ask the same of
Let's
you.
see.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, B Money, I just saw that repost, man. I appreciate it. I don't know if I said that earlier. If I didn't, I do appreciate it. All right. Let's get in here. If they're just gonna camp like that, then I'll just stay in here and pick them off.
Powering up.
There we go. Alright, there we go. There's a push.
You're up, little one. This is gonna hurt.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
There we go. Come on.
Systems restoring.
Penny Parker. Go, girl.
A turret? Careful not to get punished. Spiders get the job done.
There. Don't turn that now.
Put on a show. Arigato. I needed that boost.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Oh, wow. He snuck up behind us, that little jerk.
Executioner!
What a jerk, man. I'm pissed.
Nongo,
I'm
that doesn't
pissed. I'm
count.
pissed.
We have to speed up.
Alright. Alright.
It's spider time!
Ugh, I got nuked. That was a wasted ulti.
Nongo, that doesn't count.
They're playing. This is a pretty good match. They're playing some nice defense. I gotta admit, we really need to.
Time for some fireworks. Powering up. So much better.
Oh, Jesus. I think I need to switch because Penny's better for defense on this map. I play Magneto. I don't really play Magneto.
Get that vehicle moving again! What am I? Invisible? Only 60 seconds left. Uh-oh, feel
like myself again.
all the way down to 30 seconds.
Dang, they're pushing hard.
The final 10 seconds. Get that vehicle moving again.
Nope. Nope. They won. Dang. I can't go. I can't end the night on a W like that. I just can't do it. Let me cash in a reward real quick, see if I got anything yet. Nope, I'm very close though. Alright, let's hope I win this, guys. I need to win.
The right heroes could make all the difference. I'm not the type who fades quietly into the background.
I think I'll be strategist. Or maybe I'll be
Who are you calling a raccoon, huh?
Rocket. There we go, team up.
Maybe it's more fun.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
No, I don't know what the time stream entanglement is. Yeah, as soon as the brain trust builds the other gizmo, we'll all get to go back home.
Your battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Call me a raccoon. We're gonna have a problem. You're welcome. Someone scratch my back. I could leave for the day. I'll patch you up.
I can feel your pain. Sorry.
Back up, back up, back up, back up. Oh. Honey, what are you doing in here, boy?
You're ready for it.
Come on, take him out. Onyx, get out of here. I don't know if you guys hear my dog. He's whining.
This is real firepower. After my step, I won't turn down next. You're ready for
I tried to help him.
hero, Frank.
All right, we successfully held them off. Good job, good job, good job.
You're welcome.
Ooh, they melted him.
Fantastic! You boys and your toys. I'll patch you up.
All right. Woo.
This is real firepower! I'll patch you up. I'm fucking helpful. Armored up.
Man, we're doing good. Oh, no.
I'll patch you up.
Spoke too soon.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Oh, man, that sucked.
You're welcome. See, I'm fucking helpful. I'll patch you up. My good deed for the day.
There we go. There we go.
This is a nice spot. You're welcome.
Only 60 seconds left.
I suppose that helps. You're ready for action. This is real firepower. That fucking hurt. You're welcome.
I am ready to put on a show. Down to 30 seconds.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Nice. I think we held them off.
Your powers are mine.
Final 10 seconds.
Get them off. No way.
I am ready to put on a show. Keep fighting until we have a winner.
Ooh, dang. They won. That was they pulled in the W the last second there, at least with that, but capping that point. That was impressive. Maybe, we'll see. Dang, man. Oh. Oh, dang. That sucks so much. We were so close to winning.
We need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
No, I should have healed. Oh, dang, I can't keep up with that. Dang, where are they? No. No, no, no. I mean, I've done a pretty decent amount of healing.
Oh, I'm not gonna make it easy.
Disappear! Only 60 seconds left.
Your powers are mine!
No. Dang, I cannot out heal this. Dang, they're pushing hard now. Come on.
This is real!
Come on. Let's go. There you go. Woo! There we go. Victory is ours. Victory at last. All right, let's see here. All right, let's see. Who am I going to read out? One man raid. One man raid. Let's see. Putinbot Gaming. This guy gave me a follow today. I'm going to show him a little bit of love. Slash. Oh, all right. Let's go to my stream. My content. I got to download Tomby's. Tomby, I don't know if you guys follow him, but he just downloaded this cool. You can download this cool Chrome extension where you can do raids by just clicking a button. But anyway, we're gonna raid this guy, Putinbot Gaming. So let's do it. Let's raid Putinbot. Putinbot. All right, guys, it's been real. I appreciate you joining the stream, and I hope you have a very blessed night. Deuces.
It's